All right, first recorded session in a long time. Everybody, if you could, grab your maces. I promise we'll start slow today. Let's go globe in the left hand with the palm up, tail in the right hand with the palm down. I'll give you my back. Let's just start off with some squat switching here, nothing fancy. Let's go 10 slow. So make sure you like the width of your feet. Put a crush into that mace. Find that bottom position. Shoulders down back. Come on up, switch it, and then crush it again. So slow and steady right now. Really fight for good height of your torso in these. Not the easiest thing to do for me specifically. And crush, crush, crush. First 10 slow, second 10 fast. Start to tap into that breathing and sink on this at least as you can. One more at this tempo. All right, let's knock out 10 on the faster side. All right, flip that mace to arrow left for a sec. Just go through the mechanics of some arrows. Know if that's new at all. So let's get ourselves to cross body top. Grip that mace, rip it apart as we shoot the arrow. Let's just go 3 each way. So pull, 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 pull. Reset, back to cross body top. Prayer hands to the switch. Cross body top on the other side. Rip that guy apart. Good. Top, prayer hands, top, rip an arrow. Good. Second one off to the right. Three left. One more. And 3 right. Okay, let's get some lateral movement in here quick. Let's combine our arrows. So side lunge, dragon lunge. Nothing fancy. Let's all keep our globes. Well, yeah, start off on the right again. Left leg's our mover. Side lunge left, left leg dragon lunge. Arrow goes left as you step to your dragon. So I'll go real slow on the first one. Here I am for that side lunge left. I'm pushing off this left leg and switching my mace. Loading into my dragon lunge leg here. Ripping that mace apart like you just did in the practice set. And then we're right back where we started. So let's go on a loop for 5. Again, weight shift hard into that dragon lunge leg. Pretty healthy lean. That quad should be on. And make sure that knee, that left knee, isn't collapsing forward. That should be a true 90-degree angle with that left foot. So 2 more action. We'll take it to 6. 1 more here. All right, globe goes left. Side lunge goes right. Slow, right leg steps to dragon. Load it. Arrow, rip that mace. 45-degree foot angle on your side lunge, 90 on your dragon lunge. So just check those feet out real quick. And as we move faster, it's not something you're gonna have a lot of time to pause for. Right now we're going slow. So check out the right foot here. You gotta feel it out and make sure that right foot's in a good spot there. Let's go 2 more. Last one. All right. Let's hit a gypsy flow. So I think all of you at least have some semblance of what that is. We'll do this for 1.5 minutes. This flow, all the switches are just here. There's 1 arrow, and there's a reverse lunge where we're in cross body bottom on that side. So it would look like this. Okay, don't need to go with me right now. My globe would start left. I go to a squat switch, arrow, cross body bottom is right, right leg is back. I would actually shoot an arrow left and side lunge right. And then I would take a little step back, that's the funky part. And then we can reset it and put it on the loop. So that will be our flow. I'll be mean, we'll go 2 minutes. First 30 seconds on the slower side, 1.5 minutes on the faster side. So I'll give you my back. Let's all start off with the globe on the right again, as we've been doing so far. And then we'll learn some cool new stuff after this. All right. Globe on the right thing. Get your feet to a squat width that you're comfortable with. Left leg will be our mover. Slow in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, squat switch. Left leg back, cross body bottom left right now. Side lunge left, arrow right. Now real quick, we switch that mace. Step in just that little bit back to squat width. Squat switch, now we switch sides, right leg right away. Arrows going left, the side lunge going right. You don't even have to take this mace globe down low. Kind of keep it where it is and switch right back to the side. Squat switch, left leg. Side lunge left, arrow right. Keep that mace high. Switch it right back to squat width. Right. Side lunge right, arrow left. Keep it high. Transition with that little step. So every time it's a side lunge, it's a little step in just to get that squat width position. About 45 into the 2-minute clip here. Left side. Right side. Crush the mace and rip the mace appropriately when you're not switched, please. Tension, tension, tension. Rip that in, hands on the whole way too. Gotta think about all those layers. Not quite, almost a minute and a half here. We're going to pick up the pace at the end here. Stay with me if you can. 20 seconds. Woo! Left, right, done. All right, there it is. Shake it out. Quick sip of water if you want it. Dave Saul joined the crew. What up, man?
What's up, Joe?
You seem excited.
Stoked. I almost had it. I was close.
Hey, man, you showed up. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Dave Saul's not a 6:15 a.m. guy, everybody, but he did it.
No, not at all.
Thank you, David. Okay. A little early morning brain challenge and how we're going to move this mace. So I want to give you a quick visual as to where we're going with this, so you kind of get why we're doing it. So here's your front view so you can see me. We're going to do something familiar in the beginning. So this is like the protect and attack flow that we've done before. So there's this whole squat switch to forward lunge deal. And I'm pushing off. Now I do some fancy stuff with the mace here. And I lean into my arrow back in the direction I was originally facing. I would go back there and back to start. So how did I get that arrow in that position? So let's do that really quick now. So here we are with palm up globe, palm down tail. Now I'm technically right-handed here with my globe. Your call, do whatever you want to do. But here's our deal. I want to switch the mace first. So switch it. I want to go cradle next. Now here's the tricky part. The arrow is actually going to go that way. So we need to basically get to prayer hand. So this free hand goes under. This other hand connects. Arrow finally. So let's go back to the beginning of that loop. We were here, globe on the right. We are going to, again, switch the mace to globe left. And if you watch, we're going to continue the circular pattern of this mace. So there I am in my cradle now. I want to keep the circle going, right? So it's still going this way. I touch, I grip, my arrow goes to my left. We'll do it one more time that way. So we're starting back off on the right side again. So again, think about the circle of this mace and the path it's taking. We don't want to stop it. So switch first. Cradle second. Keep that rotation going the same way. I grip, and I arrow. anyone majorly lost, you all look pretty good there. We all right? I'll take those as yeses. All right, now, I got my globe on my left. I want to go the other way for 3. So first, we switch the mace. Then we cradle that mace. We keep the rotation going. So for a second, free hand, grips. I'm in prayer hands. If I want to pause it, bang, there's an arrow. Switch it back to the other side. Okay, 2 more. Switch it, cradle it. Again, if you want to hit a landmark, there's your prayer hands, arrow it. One more time here. Switch it, cradle it. Keep that rotation going, and there's your arrow. All right, everyone looked pretty damn good. So we'll actually start this flow off where I'm going to stay facing you so you can see my hands. But eventually, we're going to do this pivot open stuff, and then you lose the visual aid on my hands. So let's start off slow. We're going to do this with the squat switch to forward lunge to a regular side lunge 90 degrees this way. That way you can see my hands the whole way through. So let's do this together right now. Again, this is only for the sake of my hands. I'm going to go globe left to forward lunge right. It's your call how you want to do this since you're seeing me in reverse. So here's our deal. We squat. We switch mace to forward lunge. Now, we're not going to do the 90 degree open. Regular side lunge right. Here we go. All right, now look, ready? We're doing the same thing we just did. So we switch the mace. Now we cradle the mace. We keep the rotation going in the same direction. Right now, we're going to arrow this way. Here's the last thing we're going to do to make it a little more aggressive. We're leaning into that arrow. We come back to a regular side lunge here. And for now, let's step back, not switch the mace, go up to his left so we can be consistent. Let's do it for 2 more. Squat switch. Right leg goes forward. You're going to go to your side lunge. Ready? So again, I switched it. I cradled it. I keep my rotation going. I weight shift and I arrow. Give me a lean in, kind of hard. Change those lines a little bit. Good. All right, one more time here. Squat switch. Right leg goes forward. Right leg goes side lunge. All right, now this is where the rotation begins. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Lean it arrow. One more time fast. So here we go. So try to be a little quicker with that mace this time around purposely. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squat switch, forward lunge. Circle starts now. Yeah, all right, good. So that's going to be our flow just for a minute here. Let's go the other side. Then we'll work this right to left. And in a minute, we add our 90 degree open. So I'm going the other way now. Left leg will be my mover. Squat switch to start her out again. Good. Going side lunge left, right. So keep the rotation going. Yeah, we look good. All right, start all over again. Squat switch, left leg. Side lunge, rotation begins now. I switched it. I cradled it. I lean in hard for my arrow, but I rip my mace apart. Good, let's go again. Left leg. Squat switch. Side lunge, so switch it. Cradle it. Shoot that arrow. One more, we'll go a little faster on purpose here, all right? 1, 2, 3, and go for it. All good. All right, fam. I like the way everyone looked here. So we are going to go in that exact pattern, but now we're going to alternate it. We're going for 3 per side. So we'll start off with the right leg into forward lunge. That means that we're going to switch the mace as we step out of our side lunge back to squat to have a bridge to go right left. I'll go slow at first. I'll go faster in the end. I'm going to do my back now. Anyone gets like really lost, unmute yourself and yell at me, please. All right. Let's keep going. Globe on the right to start things out. Squat switch, left leg forward lunge. 3 here, but we alternate. On 3, fam. 1, 2, 3, go for it. So squat switch. Left leg forward. Now again, think about that mace rotation. We keep moving it. And then bang, there's our arrow. Weight shift the back to the left. Switch the mace with a little step to like that gypsy flow. Squat switch, right leg. Keep the mace rotation going. Arrow's going left this time. We weight shift back to the right. We switch the mace, that little step in again. Now left leg moves. 1, 2, 3. Keep your rotation going. Arrow ends up going right. Lean in, lean in, lean in. Good. Switch it. Right leg. Keep the rotation of that mace going for me, please. Arrow goes left and lean in on it. Weight shift out. One more per side. A little quicker. Pause for you for a sec. Right leg. All right, a lot of arrows. So now we add in our 90-degree pivot. So everything is the same except for this piece. Squat, forward lunge. Now I'm opening to here, doing the same exact thing with the mace. Anybody lost by that? Because that's a pretty similar move to what we've been doing the last couple weeks. Good, good, good. Can I get a thumbs up for good? Okay, so I'm gonna give you my back still. It's the same exact mace movement. We're moving our bodies differently. That's the only change here. So let's start off with globe right again. Make sure we're on the same page. My left foot, we're going to forward lunge. My side lunge is no longer this way, but instead, it's going to be back that way. My side lunge is right, same deal. Forward lunge, I'm not going here. I'm going there, and then your arrows will always go towards the camera to make sure we're on the same page. Let's do this thing. I'll go slow. Globe right, left leg, squat, switch, forward lunge. All right, now you're opening and starting that mace movement in one. So you switch the mace. You cradle the mace in the right arm. Now we need to do our little hand transition. Here's my prayer hand hold. Weight shift right, arrow toward the camera. Weight shift back. Switch the mace back to squat whip again. Here we go. Right leg down. Squat switch. Forward. All right, so we're switching the mace. We end up with a cradle on our left as we keep moving the mace in the same direction. Here's my prayer hands. Arrow to the camera. Weight shift out. Switch the mace back to the squat. 2 more per side. Squat switch. Left. Pivot open. Switch it. Right arm cradle. Prayer hands, arrow right. Lean in. Weight shift. Back to squat. Right leg. Switch it. Cradle left, prayer hands, arrow to the camera, weight shift. I'll be quiet now. Hopefully you got it. Left leg. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Right leg. All right. That's the first half of this big ass flow we're doing. Grab some water, catch your breath. We'll work on the next flow. We're going to marry them up today. Battlemace. Okay. So Battlemace is not new for most of you, but because it's new-ish, we're going to spend some time just in that Battlemace doing some aggressive chopping, and then we'll put a flow against it. So give you a couple more seconds here to get yourselves organized. For this, I'm going to change the camera view. Okay. Just for the sake of the recording. All right, I think facing towards you makes the most sense in this context. You've done this a couple times. Yeah. So here's our normal mace hold right here, right? So I've got my palm up my globe, palm down on my tail. The hands stay the same. But here's what we're going to do. Take your mace to vertical. And if you don't already have it like this, right hand's at the bottom, left hand's currently at the top. We're going to slide that left hand to mid-mace. And then since my left arm's a high arm, we're going to take that mace so it's in line with that left armpit. There we go. Everyone looks good. So now when we do a chop, it's like this thing becomes a weapon basically. So we're going to chop off to the right hip, the mace should end up parallel to the ground when we do this. So if we want to really break it down to small pieces, I kind of pull with my bottom hand, and then I push with my top hand, and here's that lateral view. My mace ended up parallel with the ground, both my elbows are straight, I'm pushing this thing down, and then I would return back with the top hand pulling, and then that bottom hand kind of places the mace back where it came from. So let's go 5 in a row. So pull bottom, push top, return. Pull bottom, push down with that top. Now there should also be some torso turn. So as I chop, watch my torso, I am rotating to the right a bit and hitting my position. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. All right. We're going to transition. This is not that hard. It's almost like a prayer hand switch, but the prayer hand stop happened in the middle of the mace. Top hand slides. There's my grip. I re-grip this hand, slide the other hand to the bottom. So now we got left hand bottom, right hand mid mace. So let's do the same thing, but now we're chopping down to our left hip. Pull bottom hand, push top hand. Rotate with it. Let's go 5 more from here. So on your own pace, go do your thing. All good. All right. So we're going to do a couple things at this battle mace. I don't want to take too long on this, but here's our first move. So this is familiar for a chunk of you. I'm still on my right hand mid mace, left hand bottom mace. My first move with this mace is just to drop the globe back and behind me. So there's your lateral view. Now, think about the uppercut pattern. We are going to take the mace globe in that same uppercut pattern. So we're taking it for a ride. So here we go together. We are going to drop the mace globe down, and it's going to go down by our right hip. The mace is almost vertical right now. We're pretty close to it at least. Now we're going to come underneath, rotate in, and while our hand position is different and our mace position is different, this is very much uppercut-esque. Let's go right on back again to the beginning. So mace vertical. Drop the globe behind you. Think about the globe path. Down and around and into an uppercut. There we go. Let's go 3 more here. Drop the globe behind you. Down, around, uppercut. These last 2, be a little bit more aggressive with it. Use the momentum of the globe. Yep, last one coming right here. We drop it, we're down and around. All right, so let's use that skill we just learned with the globe on the right. I'm gonna give you 2 steps with this guy. We're gonna go 6 in a row of these. So give me my back. My left leg is my mover. So step 1 of this guy is to drop the globe behind you. Step 2 is a left leg reverse lunge. Now we're gonna throw that equivalent of the uppercut with the left leg forward lunge. So my mace globe is going down and around, and I nail my uppercut. We'll start at the beginning again here, every time. Globe behind. Left leg goes into reverse lunge. Down and around, nail that uppercut. Reset. Globe back. Left leg back. Down and around, forward lunge uppercut. 3 down, 3 to go. Globe back. Left leg back. Down and around. 2 more coming. Globe, leg. Forward lunge uppercut. 1 more. Globe, leg. Down around uppercut. All right, now this should be familiar. Side lunge left, but pivot open by 90, right? So this position, we're going to chop the mace as we do it. So we're going to look like this. There's my side lunge left, and I'm chopping the mace over that knee. So now let's put these 2 elements together for 4. So all this together right now. Globe goes back. Left leg goes back. Down and around mace and then uppercut. Now we're going to take a pit stop on the way. Come back to start. Mace position goes back to our beginning. Side lunge open, 90 degrees left, chop over that left knee. Beautiful. Back to start. Globe back. Left leg back. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop over that left knee side lunge. Reset. Globe. Left leg. Uppercut pattern. Pit stop, side lunge, left chop. One more. Blue. Left leg. Down and around uppercut. Pit stop, side lunge chop. All right, so a lot of chopping on that side. Let's switch. So here's our transition again. Palm goes up. Prayer hands in the middle. Mace now sits onto this hip. We're going to go right to it, fam, all right? So here we are. Again, going a little quick on purpose. Globe goes back. Right leg goes back. Same path we've been working. We're down and around into that uppercut position. And let's reset that path. Just that right now. Globe goes behind, right leg goes back. Uppercut to forward lunge. Reset. 4 more. Globe, leg. Uppercut to forward lunge. Reset. Globe, leg. Uppercut. Globe, leg. Uppercut. One more. Globe, leg. Uppercut. All right, now I'm going to put the whole thing together. So the extra piece, if you remember, is we opened up 90 degrees right and we chopped over the knee. So this would be a side lunge right, chop right. So let's go 4. Globe. Right leg. Uppercut. Pit stop and pause. Open side lunge right, chop over your knee. Restart. Globe. Right leg. Uppercut. Pit stop. Open right side lunge chop. Reset. Globe. Right leg. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop. One more, fam. We'll be quiet. There it is. All right, so those are 2 flows we're putting together. So some of you have done that whole flow. There's this really cool rotational chop over your shoulder thing too. A little too much all in one day. So we're going to put the elements together, that squat switch, opening side lunge, arrow deal, then transition right to that second flow. Come back to center, and we'll stay in a loop on one side, loop the other side, but in a minute we'll go back and forth. Pants are coming off, it's getting real. Okay. All right, here's our deal. We'll go globe on the right like we've been working all day long. We're going to do that flow from earlier today. Then we'll attach that Battlemace flow in the back end of it. So here we go, everybody. Globe on the right, please. And give you my back right away. Make sure we're on the same page though, right? This thing is back. I lost it for a second myself. So bang to there. That's back in the beginning of this flow. All right, so here's our deal. Go right. Left leg mover. Squat switch. Left leg goes forward lunge. Okay. Now that move I just showed you. Open up to the left side lunge and a cradle right. Prayer hands briefly. Arrow to the camera. Lean in hard. Weight shift. Now here's what we're going to do. Bring your feet back together. Face away from the camera. Hands are ready. You're good, by the way. So we're going to take that mace to that Battlemace position. All we really have to do with this top hand is slide it down to mid-mace. We're going to drop our globe. It should all be familiar. We're going to step back with our left leg. Uppercut it. Hit stop. Open up left chop over your knee. Right back to where we started. So we can just slide the right hand back down the globe, and we're back to the beginning of this flow. Looping this with the left leg. Squat switch left leg forward. This will be the arrow towards the camera. So open left, cradle right, prayer hand leaning hard. Back. Now that right hand can slide to mid-mace as you step here. Pause it for a second in case you're lost. Left hand bottom, right hand mid-mace. Drop it down. Reverse lunge it. Down and around. Pit stop. Chop. Slide the right hand back to the globe. We're right back where we started, fam. Squat switch left. Arrow's gonna go towards the camera here. Right hand slides to mid mace. Globe drops. Left leg back. Uppercut. Back to where we started. Right hand just slides the globe. Squat switch left leg. We're gonna go 2 more like this. Left leg forward. You're gonna end up going arrow to the camera here. Lean in hard. Weight shift. Right hand slides to mid mace. Globe on the right. Drop it back. Left leg. Uppercut. Hit your pit stop. Chop over your left knee. Slide that right hand right back to where it started. Squat switch left leg. Arrow to the camera. Battlemace. Globe. Left leg. All right, here we are. Shake them out. We got to switch sides here. Same concept. Globe will start off on the left, right leg will become our mover. I think that was 5. Let's match it. We got 9 minutes left, just so you know where we stand. All right, globe right. First move. It's going to be arrow to the camera. Squat switch right leg first, guys. So 1, 2, 3. Squat switch. Now this is arrow to the camera. Switch it. Left arm cradle. Prayer hand. Lean in left hard. Arrow left to the camera. Weight shift. Feet together. We're going battle mace here. So left hand slides to mid mace. Mace globe drops behind us. Right leg moves to reverse lunge. Uppercut it. Pit stop it. Open right chop over that knee. Good, just slide the left hand back to where you started. All right, squat switch right leg. Open up, arrow to the camera, fam. Lean in, lean in, lean in, lean in, weight shift. Battle mace. Drop it. Lunge it. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop. Slide that left hand. Back to the beginning. Squat switch right leg. Arrow to the camera. Again, lean in on me. Weight shift hard left. Weight shift. Battle mace. Drop that globe. Right leg back. Uppercut it. Pit stop. Chop. 3 more by my count. Squat switch right leg. Arrow to that camera. Keep the rotation going. Battle mace. Globe. Leg. Uppercut. Pit stop. Open and chop. Back to the beginning. Squat switch right leg. Arrow to the camera. Battle mace. Drop it and lunge. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop. Last one. Right leg. Arrow to the camera. Battlemace. Globe first, leg second. Pit stop. Chop. Grab some water, please. Makes you feel a little lit up. 7 minutes. All right, so the plan at the end here is to make this an alternating flow, right to left. That's as fancy as we get. We're gonna rep that out for about 4 minutes. So now here's our deal, really quick. It's not complicated, but we just have to address it quick. After, we do all this stuff, right? Then I'll face this way. Actually, this way. I chop over this knee here. That's the end of like that second flow that we attach to this big one. What we've been doing is just sliding the right hand and stepping back. That won't work anymore. So my suggestion would be kind of prayer hands. That hand goes to globe. that hand goes to tail. So let's all do that together real quick so it's not terribly cumbersome. So we don't need to necessarily be in a side lunge for this. I got my mace on my right now. I'm chopping to my left. All right, so we're gonna start to bring the mace vertical here. Slide the left hand to meet the right hand. There we are. So one more time. Chop over that knee. Slide the left hand to meet the right hand. Left hand becomes dominant on the globe. All right, let's go the other way. Left hand's now mid-mace. Chop. Try to take that mace vertical. Slide the right hand to prayer hands. Right hand goes to globe. Bang, there we are. One more time, same deal. Left hand's mid-mace again. Chop. Mace goes vertical. Right hand slides all the way to that globe, and bang, there we are. So that's our bridge to be able to do this right, left, right, left, right, left. So I'll slow down at that point and let you know where the globe is supposed to be. So, yeah, we got 4 minutes. Let's do this thing. We'll start off with the globe on the right as we've been doing all day long. Same exact flow. We're just getting a little fancier, a little bit more challenging on your brain. Globe right. Let's start off with the squat switch to the left leg, everybody. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squat switch and the left leg forward. Open up. Arrow goes to the camera. So all is the same. We weight shift. We go battle mace. Pause. Globe back. Left leg back. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop. Now here's that new transition we just did. Sliding my left hand all the way to the globe. Reset. Globe is left. Right leg now moves. Squat switch. Right leg. Arrow back to the camera, everybody. Weight shift. Battle mace is now left. Globe. Right leg back. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop. Take that mace up, right? Going slow mo. Right hand slides all the way to the globe. Reset. So 2 more per side. Left leg. Globe's on the right now. Squat switch. Left leg. Open. Arrow. Battle mace. Drop it and lunge it. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop. Slide that left hand. Globe's on the left. Right leg moves. Squat switch. Arrow. Battle mace. Globe and then leg. Uppercut. Pit stop. Chop. All right, I'm going to finally be quiet here. Globe right. Okay. Globe left, right leg. There it was. That's your day. Hopefully you all feel a little bit more like ninjas today after that flow. All right. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for letting me video. I'm going to start doing that and then sharing this with everybody after the fact so you can repeat it if you want to. Have a great day. Thanks for coming.